All right, here we go. Stand by. Quiet, please. Rolling. Rolling. Camera's rolling.
Take two. Action.
This film, it's a healthy mix of action, science fiction, adventure, comedy, romance in the genre of Flash Gordon and Indiana Jones.
Get ready to make a run for it.
It has all those elements of really classic 1930s, 1940s films. Heroicism and mystery, but it also has this amazing modern edge to it.
I don't think anybody's ever seen anything like it. I think people will just really be fascinated by the way it looks, because it looks completely new and super cool.
We're shooting here at the George Lucas stage in London, where he shot the first Star Wars. It was a favourite of his, and we're here with perhaps next stage in filmmaking.
My God, what is this?
The world that we wanted to create on this film, we couldn't have created in any kind of conventional way. Every scene was kind of handcrafted. Every single shot is visual effects.
What's unique about this film is that it's a retro sci-fi piece.
The signal's coming from one of those machines. You've got to keep them in one piece.
I thought there was a chance here to do something actually quite amazing.
Which machine is it, Dex?
Sky Captain is a hero who's got a twinkle in his eye. It's similar in some ways to Harrison Ford and Indiana Jones.
Joe, look out!
I've played parts in the past that have had, you know, stunt sequences or action sequences, but never someone who just basically did action sequences all the time. And it's kind of nice to have the simplicity of that in a role.
It's really fun to play somebody who has a lot of sass and moxie and is kind of getting in the center of things and running around, even if she has very high heels on.
This had better be important, or one of us is in trouble. She knows Jude's character, Sky Captain, from a few years ago, and we're not exactly sure what happened, whether they were madly in love or whether they nearly killed each other, but they have a past.
Enemy target spotted 4 points to the right. Look sharp.
It makes it totally limitless. They can set it wherever they like. They can put all kinds of effects and scenery in the scene.
Everything was to be added afterwards, with the exception of a very few environments and key props that you pick up and actually use. I'd never shot a film like it. The whole thing had to be made on blue screen. In a way, like a theater, like an empty space in a theater.
They have to imagine this world that hasn't yet been created. There literally is nothing for them to play against, because it was so different, because the time we had to kind of shoot it was so limited. I knew there was going to be problems, things that we didn't expect to happen. But we figured them out before we actually started shooting.
Well, essentially, we've made the movie twice, because in order to be prepared for London, where we're going to shoot the actors, we made the show in animatic form, and then went to London and replaced all the live action with Gwyneth and Jude and Angelina and everyone else.
They have an animatic version of the entire movie. We get to watch a scene already done on computer before we step in and do it ourselves, which is great because it's all edited. They know exactly what shots they need. I mean, thank God for the animatics that give you a sense of what it's going to look like. So it's not only just acting to a big blue cavern.
I think a lot of people don't make this much effort in films anymore.
I've never seen anyone who's used the technology we know we have at our fingertips in the computers this artfully, this gracefully, and with this much style.
For once in your life, will you just trust me? Go left.
It's a dead end.
It's not supposed to be there.
I think Jude and I will be the first in line. Me, Jude, and Gwyneth will be the first to buy tickets.
Hold on.